God, I'm so happy I found that leak, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, you've been working on it for a while.
Yeah, past couple weeks. Finally.
Yeah, this last 2 weeks in plumbing. Colton can't find a fucking leak. Let's go. Let's find the leak.
It's underground, man. It's hard to find.
Yeah, I believe it.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I believe that too.
There's concrete poured over the top of it.
Yeah.
Filling it with water, and it's like, where's it going? Because it's not filling up the pipe.
Got you.
And then boom, last thing today, camera. Right down, huge crush in the pipe. I was like, no, fuck yeah.
You found the leak. What a
So yeah, somebody stepped
momentous
on it and broke
day.
it. Yeah, it feels good to find that. It feels real good. So now at least I know where it's at. Kinda. I got a dude that's gonna come through and he's gonna throw his camera down it.
Yeah, that's key.
Now that he knows where it's at, and then he can sonar, he can little ray gun that shit through the concrete and tell me exactly where it's at, so that I can ship that up.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
You could get it done, I'm sure.
Oh my god, yeah, I've been thinking about that all the time. Like, where is it? You know,
It's nagging
sits on
you.
your brain. Yeah, and then you can't move forward. It's like you're at a halt, kind of, because you're like, what do I do?
I mean,
What do I do?
yeah. I mean, I certainly don't know.
We called American Leak Detection. Well, we called one guy to come out and look at it, and he's some leak detector people. And the guy's like,
Fucking Sherlock Holmes of leaks.
the guy sucks. Stupid guy. He goes, well, can we get like 40 PSI in it? What?
I don't know what that means.
40 pounds of pressure in it?
I know what that means. I don't know the functional effect of
PVC
what
is not
that
rated
means.
for that.
Okay.
You're supposed to air test PVC at 5 pounds.
Okay.
You put 40 pounds on it.
it's just going to break.
It's blowing up. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't in this case because there's a leak.
Right. But also,
'Cause you
yeah.
couldn't
So
get
then
40
how would
pounds.
we even get 40?
Yeah.
But regardless, you can't put that on a PVC. It's so dumb.
Okay, so basically what he was saying was, we'll make the leak stronger so you can detect it easier, but like you would do that anyway. That'd be the first thing you're gonna do is like try to run something through it to figure out if it's leaking somewhere. Like if you can detect the leak, right?
Yeah.
So he's basically doing that, and he's like, all right, what if we put? It's basically his version of nuking the hurricane.
It would be like,
what if we nuked it?
Yeah, you put 40 pounds on, blow it up, and then be like, oh, here's a leak. No, you just made that. You know what I mean?
The whole thing's a leak now. You just got to run the whole new pipe.
Dude, so
whole new
dumb.
pipe, dude.
I was like, yeah, I don't think we need to go through that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking
He's
about.
like, so his whole job is a leak detector, and he's just like fucking spitballing these dumb ideas. Just like, let's put a cherry bomb down
Can we
there.
put 40 pounds on it? My boss called me and asked me, the project manager, he's like, he's like, he wants to put 40 pounds on it. I was like, yo, we cannot do that, dude. There's no way that would ever happen.
Yeah, if you could get 40 pounds on it, though, that would actually mean you didn't have a leak, right?
Dude, yeah,
Wouldn't it? I mean,
yeah.
wouldn't it? If you could get it that high, that means there was no leak. There's gonna be because it's about to explode, but there wasn't.
There's no way you're getting 40. That's the crazy part. It's
right,
like,
but you know what I'm saying, though, right?
no chance. I've seen shit blow up at 8 pounds, you know?
Right. So if you got, but as I'm saying, if you got it to 40, that means it's fucking sealed.
Yeah.
Sealed like a motherfucker.
I guess.
It's really high performance. PVC.
Dude, that was so
It's
crazy.
way above its rating.
And then we called this other group of people to come look at it, American Leak Detector, and they're like, "Yeah, we can get you in like July 15th, which
American
is so
Leak
far
Detector?
away." Which is so far.
Yeah, it's 2.5
That
weeks.
makes it sound like, yeah, we don't want to do it. You
Yeah,
know?
I get that.
That's exactly what that
I get
sounds
that.
like.
Wait, so there's a different leak? There's like competing leak detector guys?
Oh yeah,
Did he come out with like a fucking
none of them came out.
with an eyeglass or a magnifying glass and a fucking pipe?
No, he came out with the little stethoscope like a doctor, and he put it on the ground so you could hear it.
He sounds like a doctor. He sounds like a fucking genius out here.
Crazy.
All right, what if we blew it up? I got an idea. It's a little risky.
A little risky. Yeah, crazy.
What if we put gas in it?
And then we
And then
lit
we-
it on fire
Drop a match in it. Then we'll be able to see it better, right?
because it'll be lighter.
It'll be lit up, dude. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
What if we just dig up all the pipe and pull it out of the ground, and then we go and look at it?
So what if you guys chip up the whole floor? expose it all.
Run a new pipe.
Then we'll find it.
He would find it.
Yeah.
He would find it. He's like, well, am I wrong? Like, yeah, you're kind of wrong. You're kind of wrong. What was his name? Sounds like Roy. I'm going to say his name is Roy.
I was thinking like a Hector.
Hector? Oh.
I don't know. I didn't talk to the guy.
Is he?
But he's a hack. He's a fucking hack.
He's a hack.
So
fucking hack detector. So he's a leak detector. That's his job. And his fucking first go-to was like ridiculous.
Yeah. I thought that was so
He didn't even
funny.
have another. He brought a stethoscope. He's like, I'm actually kind of like a doctor. And you're like, you're not like a doctor.
You need to get out of here. You need to leave.
Do you have to get licensed to do that? Or you just come by and be like, dude, I'm actually kind of great with leaks and detecting them?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
You're kind of sick to
I
just
don't
like
think
start
so.
your own business and be like, I'm a professional. What are you good at? Oh, this thing.
Professional leak detector. Dude, those cameras for snaking the pipes to see what's inside them. We looked it up today. The one we were using was like $700, whatever, not much.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not cheap.
Oh, dude, the one that we have at the shop is $15,000.
I believe that.
It's like, yo.
15 grand, huh?
Yeah.
Is it 4K?
Yeah. No, black and white.
How's the audio?
It's like-
Good
it's like
audio?
crap.
I wonder how much the vein cameras in like a hospital are. The fucking little tiny ones. Those have to be more expensive.
Yeah, probably. Or they're the same ones.
Exact same one. I don't, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
How funny
That's
would that be?
pretty thick.
We'll get it.
Well, that's fine.
That's
Just
putting 40 pounds
stick
of
this-
pressure on your pants.
All right, we can use a $10,000 camera and stick it up your urethra, but we got this other one that's like a $50,000 camera. It's a little bit smaller. Be like, yeah, I'll do $50K. It's fine.
Whatever, dude. Charge the insurance. I don't care. Just
4K,
make it less
dude.
painful. We'll numb it up.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so that was cool. I was really happy about that.
You did. You found a leak.
Mm-hmm.
God, what an important function you serve. Being such a dick for no reason.
I know,
What an
man.
important fucking thing you're doing. No, that's great. I'm glad you did it. I'm glad it's off your mind now.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
To find a leak, man.
'Cause
I
you
thought
don't know
you
what
did
it
that all the
is.
time. Don't you do that all the time?
Yeah, but I can find leaks if I can see them.
Why is this one harder? What would make
because
this
it's in
one
the
harder?
ground. It's in the ground.
They're not usually in the ground. They're usually like in the
No.
walls or what?
No, usually I do a groundwork, right? So when I just do all the piping in the ground, then I test that. So
Before you put shit over top of it. Or what?
yeah, I test that up to like 6 pounds or whatever. Make sure that holds. Have my inspector come look at everything. He looks at the gauge. I'm good to go. And
So
then,
this happened since.
yes.
Okay.
So then when they go pour concrete or who knows whatever they're doing, backfilling, running that skid steer or whatever, through
Whatever
there,
they're doing, they fucked it up.
they crushed it. Yeah. Some guys wouldn't even test the groundwork again. I've seen guys take they'll take clean out tees and they'll put them on all the stacks and vents, and then they'll put little test balls in them, and then they'll just blow up everything that's just above the ground. So then they can get that test on the top off. But you just never know if
I
somebody
guess I don't know what
crushed
that
it.
means, but I see what you're saying. Like, they don't do as in-depth testing as what you were doing.
They void out the ground. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, I already inspected. It's already
do it-
tested. I already
right,
inspected it.
okay.
We don't need to do it again.
So they're only testing other parts.
So then they only test what's above the ground. Yeah.
Got it.
And then get their inspection on that. But then you don't know if somebody ran over something in the ground or broke something. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. It sounds like that would have missed this one, and then
Yeah. Yep.
you look bad. You don't look bad.
Yeah. Also, who would people have known? I don't know. It's a pretty big hole in the ground.
I don't
but-
know. You're doing. You're just doing your work correctly. That's good.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's good.
So how was your weekend? How was your shows?
They're dumb. No, they're fine.
This is going to be a
it's
fun
cool.
pod. This is going to be a great
It's
pod.
gonna be great. No, it was all right. Yeah, golf. Did a golf fundraiser for Pullman Regional Hospital. Did a heckle hole there. It's weird, dude. It's not as fun as it was. It wasn't as fun as it was last year. I had somebody who sort of feed me a little bit of information last year.
What hole was it on?
Hole number 3.
Oh,
Moose
okay.
Ridge
Early.
Golf course.
Early.
Well, it doesn't. It's not. Everybody starts at a different hole. It's a golf tournament, so
okay,
everybody
got
starts at a different hole, and then they go through the 18.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't really matter what hole you're on. You're kind of going the whole length of the tournament. But yeah, I didn't know anything about any of the people. So, and it's hard to heckle people when you don't know them, for one. And it's also when you have no idea anything about them. It's a lot. So I ended up just kind of bullshitting with people when they were out the hole. Like I wasn't really heckling anybody. So it was kind of defeated the purpose of the hole. But it was fun. Talked to some people. They were nice.
So
nice
you've
people.
done that. You've done that gig before.
Yeah, I did it last year, but I was definitely heckling people last year. But I had like information about them, and so I would find out.
So did they give you like they give you like a portfolio of people?
No,
or
there was
how
a
did
guy
you-
who sat there with me who knew the people coming through.
I
I was
see.
like, oh, this guy's
And this time you didn't have
this guy
that.
does this. Yeah, this time it was honestly it was set up quite a bit better last year than it was this year.
Got you.
It was fine this year, but it was definitely more. It was better organized as far as I'm concerned. I don't know overall what it was, but what they gave me was better. Like they were like, "Oh, we got this chair for. Or, oh, if you want a chair, you got to bring it." Like they just give me more information. You know what I mean? This year, like, luckily, I had a camp chair in my car because they're like, "Do you have a chair?" And I'm like, "No." Like, "Oh, you might want one while you're out there." And I'm like, well, last year they just had a chair out there and a little table for me and like a mic and a PA. And they're like, yeah, no mic, no PA. I was just sitting there at a hole.
Whoa.
I was just sitting there in a hole in my own chair, like talking to people. It's very weird. It was like I was a homeless guy just hanging out on the golf course. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? But
Yeah, your swing's trash. See ya.
yeah, later. Where's my 5 hundo? Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It just wasn't quite as well organized as last year. It was still a lot of fun, and there was nothing wrong with it.
That's got to be a long day too, like 4 hours or something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I left here at 5 in the morning. The tournament started at 8:30. It probably was over by about 12:30 or 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I got back on the road. Had to get up here. Had a fundraiser for Provision Academy. Ooh, Provision Academy, who does youth sports, mainly football stuff up here. That was fun. That was Anthony and I did that. Anthony Singleton and I were raising money for the youth sports program. I never really did understand sort of what like the reason for the fundraiser, because it's a sports academy. Fine, that's cool. I'm into that. My initial impression was it was going to be like for poor kids. Like this is not for poor. It's just for kids who want to like play sports and shit. They do have like scholarships or whatever, free programs for like some like underserved kids or whatever, but that's definitely I'm not sure if that was the focus or not. I was very confused as to what we were actually raising money for, to be honest with you. But it's a good program. So whatever, regardless of if it's just a bunch of rich white kids that get all the services, I guess. I have no idea. But yeah, so they had Anthony and I did like 20, 25 minutes apiece, and then they had 5 coaches each do 5 minutes of comedy after we were done, sort of as the next section.
How was that?
I didn't stay for all of it.
Okay.
Stayed for a few of them. It's exactly what you'd expect. Some people were kind of getting by on a little bit of charisma. Some people had like 0 jokes at all. It was pretty terrible, but also it was supposed to be.
So did you guys? So you guys went first then?
Yeah, so like they did like a quick introduction, then Anthony went right up, and then they did like a maybe a 10-minute video, and then they did an intermission, and then had me go right up. So it was very, yeah. I mean they fucking ran a tight ship there though too. They were 15 minutes early when I was clocking them. I was like, I went up there at 7:45. I was supposed to go up at 8. So I'm like, these coaches are keeping the stopwatch on us. They're clocking it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is it now? I don't know why I'm picturing it outside.
It was not outside.
It was inside. Okay.
No, it was not outside. It was in indoor facility. It was just kind of like a conference room style. It's at the venue. It was at the venue on Sprague. It's called the venue. Anyway, yeah, it's just like a little conference center. Round tables, 8 chairs apiece. Staging with like a podium and shit. It was very much.
How many people were there?
There was probably 50 people there, maybe 60.
Okay.
And
you guys got dinner too, right?
We did get dinner. I didn't eat because I'd just eaten. So
what was the dinner?
I don't remember. It was like I know there was salmon. I know Anthony said the salmon was really good. It looked very good. Yeah. So whatever. It was fun. I'm glad we got to do that. They had a cool thing. They did have one cool thing that I think we can learn from. They had a. So all the coaches went up, and you could buy. People in the audience could donate $5 for 1 and $20 for 5 of these little like stress ball sized tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So they could throw them at people while they were performing.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, it's great. When I first saw them, I thought they looked like a hard plastic. Like these are gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
But they're like little spongy stress ball things. I'm like, this is a great idea. I would love to do that just in general, just at any show. have that be a function of one of the shows that we do, and have if people don't like it, they can chuck shit at you and give you money.
Did
That's
anybody
great.
throw anything at you?
Oh no, they weren't allowed to do it with me and Anthony. It was only for the coaches.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
But I would have been fine. If somebody threw one at me, that'd be great. And I think we actually said like I don't give a shit. You can do that.
Uh-huh.
But I thought it was a really good idea to raise money that way. And I think we should. I think the next time I do a theme show of some sort, we'll sell people tomatoes and make some money that way.
Yeah.
Because people love throwing shit at people. I mean, come on.
I wonder how much those stress ball tomatoes are, like if you got them in bulk.
Yeah, it's a good question. I was going to ask them, and I didn't. Actually, I should just fire off an email and find out. I'm sure they're not crazy.
Yeah, or you
expensive.
can just look at Amazon probably.
Yeah, but they may have they probably have a hookup of some sort. I think you have to be pretty specific about what you want, though, right? Because they're like the right size, they're light, they're spongy.
They're red.
They are red. They're red with a little green top on them.
That's awesome.
They look like tomatoes.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's incredible. It's incredible detail. Yeah, so that was my weekend. How was your weekend, you dirty bastard?
Awesome. No, my weekend was pretty cool, man. I went to Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge,
Mm-hmm, of course.
which is like a 2-day rave kind of. There's 3 stages. Kind of. It is that. It's not kind of. It's exactly a 3-day rave or 2-day rave. And it, yeah, dude, that was my first time going there for a rave. Interesting.
A rave at the Gorge.
Yeah.
The Gorge.
It was pretty cool, man. I learned a lot about rave culture. Didn't know about it really.
Have you ever been to a rave at all before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to Freak Night back in Seattle. This is
Okay.
like 2018 maybe.
So this is your second rave then? I mean, you haven't been to a lot of them. You've been to a few.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What'd you learn? Talked about it.
Yeah. So next time I go, dude, I need to have trinkets or some shit.
Gotta have trinkets.
Dude, it's a very trinkety kind of spot. I got there. As soon as I get there, I kind of told you a little bit of the story. As soon as I got there, we get through the gates, right? And Bev had a bag, so she was getting her stuff checked. And so I make it through, and I'm talking to this guy. I was like, "Oh man, you look awesome." Whatever. He was wearing some wild shit, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, man. Here, take this." And he gives me a like a light blue rubber ducky.
Right.
Right. And I was like, "Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, that means you're a cuck, right?
Thanks." I have no idea. I was like, "All right, I got a ducky."
It's like some sort of weird symbol.
And then later on at the bathrooms, it was like, they have all these porta potties outside, and finished washing my hands or whatever, and I was talking to this guy, and he gave me a little dumpster fire, just like this little charm. It's a little garbage can that's on fire. Like, cool, right on. I had this interaction with this guy. I think I kind of talked
So
to you about
the
this.
dumpster can, that was a drink that he gave you, right?
No, it's a trinket.
Oh, the trinket was a dumpster can on fire? I thought you were saying it
Yeah.
was like smoking. What he gave you was actually smoking. Was it or no?
No,
It's just a okay.
it was a little trinket of a garbage can that's on fire.
It looks okay. The garbage can's on fire. All
Yeah.
right.
So then I meet this. We're like at one of the stages and we're dancing. I see this guy in front of me, and he had some crazy drip on whatever he was wearing. It had like a panda, and the eyes were like melting out of it or something. It looked crazy. I was like, "Yo, man, that sweater's scary" or whatever. I said something like that.
Wait,
And
it was on his sweater, or he had
it
a
was
mask
sweater.
on, or something?
No, it was on his sweater.
Okay. Man, I was getting the idea that he was wearing a mask.
But like those EDM sweaters are pretty trippy looking.
Okay.
Anyways, I mentioned that to him. I was like, "Oh, that sweater's scary, man." He's like, "Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, just having a good time." He's like, "What can I get you?" Like he was like a drug dude or something. And I don't know how to operate in this interaction, right? So I was like, "How much?" And he goes, "I'll let you redo this conversation." And I was like, "Fuck, dude." I already knew I butchered it, but all the raves.
Wait, what was wrong with it?
I apparently don't say that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what I mean. I didn't know.
see, that's the thing. He like gave you no information. Just said, "Yeah, you can start over if you want." But like, also, you're like, "I don't know what I did wrong. Apparently, I did something wrong. But I don't know what I did wrong."
Yeah.
Which I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? If
Oh.
I did something wrong, tell me what I did wrong.
It made me uncomfortable.
Or be like, I can't.
So then I
because you
changed-
fucked it up, I can't talk to you. Not like give me another shot at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go try it again with somebody else. So it's like,
I was
we're
thinking,
supposed to say Rumpelstiltskin. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I was thinking like, should I have said like, "Oh, I'm trying to dance all night" or something like that?
Like,
I don't know. So anyways,
so basically, he was offering to sell you or give you drugs,
that's what it seemed like.
and you didn't say the code words or whatever. Whatever he said sounded like you're like, "I'm not a cop," like or whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
what was going on?
I think I came off a little coffee.
You don't look any, dude. No way. Yeah. All right.
But I don't know. It was weird.
Okay.
So
But he wouldn't let you try it again if he thought you were a cop.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
Dude,
Like,
it
yeah.
was a weird conversation.
Okay, got
I'm
it.
pretty good at conversations. I was like
Pretty
immediately thrown off. Like,
So good
what?
at talking.
But at the raves, like a lot of people have like these little, they're called sprouts, and they're like a little sprout of
Sprites?
a plant.
Like what you got on?
Kind of. That's what me and Bev were calling them all night.
Yeah.
But they're little sprouts,
Sprouts.
and you hook it to your hat, clamps to your hat, and it's a little sprout going up.
Okay.
And I wanted one of those.
Are they different? Do they all look the same?
No. Different
Okay,
kinds.
they're all different types of.
There's
all right.
different kinds. There's repeats, right?
Do you know what they
But-
mean?
Oh, man, I think it just means you're doing good. Right?
You have as much information as you had going into this, which is zero.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything that crazy. If just like somebody gifts you a sprout, it's cool, right? Like,
Okay.
oh, that's
there's not
nice.
anything. There's not anything more to it than that. As far as you're aware.
As far as I'm aware. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I feel like you should have done this already. Honestly,
No,
you should
I
have looked
haven't.
this. You should have looked at this stuff. You should look at when the guy's like, "You want to try that again?" You should have been like, "I need to go to the Reddit rave culture fucking thread and figure out."
No, instead I was like, oh man, I just want one of those sprouts. What do I got to do to get a sprout?
Yeah,
that's
dude.
why I changed.
You were
direction.
very like ends oriented. You weren't like thinking about
I was
the culture.
well. I was like, I want to get a sprout, and then he gives.
Like, I don't want to know how to make the tamale. I just
unclamps-
want a tamale.
He unclamps his and goes and like he's like, here, take mine. And I was like, well, I feel like I didn't earn it. He's like, just take it, man. And I was like, okay.
Did he have another one, or was this his only sprout?
I don't know. I don't know what
Holy
his. I don't
shit,
know his
dude.
sprout collection. Obviously, he knew what he was doing. I didn't.
Wow, that's wow.
So what's it say?
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
Okay.
Dude.
So I get my sprout. I go back to Bev because she's like right behind me, kind of, and I'm like, oh man, I botched that interaction. That was terrible. I botched it. She goes, oh, why didn't you give him the rubber ducky? I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. So then I take my rubber ducky and like I tap on his shoulder, knowing that he's already done talking to me, pretty much, right? Like
Okay.
I'm already making it. So I tap on his shoulder and I'm like, hey man. He's like, what's up? And I was like, here you go. And I gave him this rubber ducky.
He gave him a rubber ducky.
Yeah, I gave
Is
him
that-
the one I got.
What's the hierarchy? Rubber ducky,
Here's
sprout.
the thing. I gave him this rubber ducky, and everybody that was like his group of people, everybody was like, yeah, oh,
Dude, it sounds
yeah."
like everyone is just way fucked up
I have no.
and just
I left that like
it sounds like the most
I handled
hippiest
the
place
interaction
ever. Yeah.
horribly, but I redeemed myself a little bit, so I don't have to think about it anymore.
I feel like
you know what I mean?
I feel like it's some sort of hazing ritual and you passed just by going, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's very weird. Okay. So all I have is the same thing. I've been seeing them more and more since 2020. Why do I see people little bean sprouts clipped to their hat or hair at raves and concerts? Asked a guy and he said that he couldn't tell me what they were for. If it's a cold, I want in, is what this guy says, right? Somebody else told somebody else it's a symbol to keep watering yourself and letting yourself grow, you fucking hippie bitches. I don't know if there's anything to that, but it's a good metaphor for life.
Oh well, then
They see you, or here's another one. They see you as a part of the community and or culture.
nice.
And that seems
That's kinda what I said.
obvious, kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But the rubber ducky is a different symbol, but I think it all sounds very like super hippie-ish, like super like Woodstocky. Like, hey, let's make up this weird fucking thing that's supposed to, or not even make it up, just like, hey, this would be fun to just fucking, hey, everybody gets a smiley face tattoo. Like, why? I don't know. We're just doing it.
yeah, it's kind of like that.
Everybody's fucked up and having a good time.
So, anyways,
yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah.
all right. So me and Bev are traveling between stages, right? See stuff. At one point, we go to this gigantic mushroom, right? They had like these. They're not real, and they're not like blow up. They're like legit, full big mushrooms, and you can sit underneath them. And so there's this little bench kind of underneath it that wraps around the whole thing, right?
Okay.
And I go to sit down, and I notice this lady that we're about to sit by. She moves something fast, like right where we were about to sit. She moves it. And I was like, oh, what was that? I want that. And I didn't know.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, you want a fry? And I was like, yeah. And then she had a whole thing of fries. And she's like, here. That shit made me laugh so hard. So I take her fries. She's like, I got to get back to work. I guess she worked the gorge or whatever. So now I'm left with these fries. And I was like, that's my duty to carry on this joke. Right? So then like other people come up and be like, you guys want a fry? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, here you go. Be like, oh, they're dipping it in ketchup and shit. Anyways, that was kind of fun.
So weird.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. So
Okay, little ducky.
Oh yeah.
Little bathing ducks at raves.
What's it mean?
Doesn't appear to mean shit either.
Okay.
No, people rolling just get very emotional and trinkets become a fascination. That's what one guy says. I'm like, that sounds like the best explanation, honestly. So it's probably the most accurate. Just like, what we like to do? It's kind of like up at a barter fair. People just give each other weird shit. You know what I mean?
Dude,
You should have been handing out fucking stand-up stop stickers, dude. They would have loved that shit.
yeah,
Or is that too corporate?
we
Is
need
that too
trinkets.
commercial?
We need trinkets. We need a little stand-up
Fucking
snobs
burns bean
guy.
sprouts. A little dude.
A little guy.
Little Lego guy.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
But so we go to this. So we're at this other stage. What's up, Quincy? We go to this other stage, and like at this time, like now, I'm having a good time. I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Right. Like I get it. I fucked up an interaction. I gave him a rubber ducky. I'm good. Everything's good. This guy comes up to me and gives me something because I'm dancing. Gives me something. A little sprout, I think.
Okay.
I was like, oh, cool. Got another one.
You got all the stuff, dude.
Right.
This
I-
is basically
had-
like Mardi Gras.
I had this pinky ring that has a wolf face on it.
Okay.
Right. And the ring is like very difficult to wear in general. Like it gets caught on everything. I wore it because I was just like,
Just a lot.
Sounds like fun. So that guy gives me that, and I'm like, oh, here, man. And I give him this.
You
ring.
gave him a ring.
I gave him the ring, and he like leaves, and he comes back, and he's like, "Are you sure, man? Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Take it, dude. I don't care." Let's have a good time. So it cut to end of like the last set of the night, right? Which was Cascade.
You're naked. You have no jewelry on. You're giving away all your
I gave
clothes.
all my clothes away. So me and Bev are on the floor, and there's a lot of people on the ground, and there was this dude that was like right in front of Bevan that was like bugging the fuck out of me, dude. Like he would just stand there, and he had like no chin. You know the meme of like the guy with no chin,
Sure.
right? And I think he was like a Mexican dude or something, and he had sunglasses on and this like white North Face jacket, and was just in the way, and he was bugging me, dude. He was bugging me. Bev couldn't see; he was right in front of Bev. So I start dancing up on this guy, right?
What are you doing?
Putting my back into him, right? I'm dancing up on him, and I kind of bully him out of there. So he leaves. He comes back a little bit later, and I was like, "Fuck, he's back." So I get back on.
I kind of bully him out of there.
I do. And then I start dancing up on him again. And he's like, "Hey, man, are you good? Are you good?" I was like, "I'm great, man. Just dancing," And
You
again,
passive aggressive bitch, dude.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good lord.
Oh, yeah. No, this
You're
is my,
way too big to be passive aggressive.
this is my
like
world,
that,
baby
dude.
girl. You know what I mean? Don't do this. Anyways,
Disappointed.
no, this is how I operate, dude.
Yeah, that makes it even worse,
This
dude.
is how I operated shows.
Why
So,
do you even lift? You're just gonna be passive aggressive, dude. Fucking
I'm passive
pop
aggressive.
off
What
this
am I
way.
going to do? I'm not going to fight nobody. It's a rave. I was just like, get him out of here. He's bugging me. So then,
Get him out of here.
so then that guy leaves, but he had like a buddy that was like right in front.
Okay.
That was like this littler Mexican dude.
Little
and,
guy?
and that guy looked mad. He like looked back at me mad. And I was like, oh, today is the day. I was ready for it. So he looked back at me mad. Whatever. He didn't say nothing. The spot opened up kind of, right?
Okay.
Where that one dude was sitting. And Bev didn't want to move any closer. She was fine. So I like look at the ladies because I thought that guy was going to come back. I look at like the girls behind us and I was like, ladies, move in. Come on. There's spots. Blah, blah, blah. So then they all move in. This one girl, she's this little cute girl, whatever. She tries to give that dude that looked at me wrong in front.
It looked at me wrong.
She tries to give him a sprout. And he was like, looked at her. He's like, no. He was like a dickhead about it.
Oh man.
And I was like, hey, I'll take his sprout. What the fuck's up with that guy? He's like, okay. So then I got another sprout. Oh yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time.
This is insane, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're
was
just
very fun.
you're the belle of the ball, dude. You got all the sprouts, dude.
Yeah, I got like 6 maybe.
So many sprouts.
I gave a
dude.
couple to Bev.
Yeah, you should be giving those out. Yeah, you don't want to keep those. You gotta pass those along.
Oh, next time, dude, I looked it up.
Just
You
make
can
the
get
big-
you can get 50 sprouts for like $12.
I don't think you want 50 sprouts though.
Oh, I'm gonna hand out sprouts like crazy.
It's crazy.
Next time, this will be.
Well, that's interesting and weird. And
Yeah, it was very fun. We didn't get home until like 4 a.m.
oh, you didn't stay out there.
No,
When was it? Saturday night?
Yeah.
All right.
So then Sunday was a lot of sleeping.
A lot of sleeping. That makes sense.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, if you got home at 4 a.m, that means what? You left at like 1 probably out there? It's probably a 3-hour drive-ish.
Probably like 2.
Okay. Right on.
A couple hours. But it was a ton of fun. I'd go back. I'd do it again. They had a Ferris wheel out there. At night, it looked awesome. Everything was.
I'm sure it
lit
was
up.
cool. especially all the weird drugs you were on.
It was pretty sweet. I just ate some mushrooms and
Just had some mushies.
drank a bunch of White Claws,
White Claws and mushies.
which are like $21 a pop out there.
Oh, they're big ones though, right?
Yeah, they're the big ones, but still,
It's totally worth
so
it.
much money. Which I didn't even think about. I was like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm getting White Claws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
It's like I'm here.
Yeah, you're at a spot. It's
That's what you do. So
you're a captive audience. Everything's going to be expensive. That happens.
yeah, but it was very cool, very fun.
Right on. So you're going to go back.
I would love to go back. I'd love to do it again.
All right. Well, there you go. You're going to get back there. Make it happen, dude. It's great.
Oh, and then I was on the Nice and Dirty show with Blade and Brittany.
This is backwards. So you do it
Yeah,
right-
this is
on
Thursday. Yep. I was on Nice and Dirty show. Blade, Brittany, Gavin Howell, Chris Jessup, and Adegichi and me. And that was a fun time.
Cool.
Had a lot of fun doing that. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
man,
great.
that's kind of that's what's been going on with me.
Yeah, it's a good week. That's a good week. Yeah, Draft Zone Thursday was probably the worst Draft Zone audience we've ever had. It was terrible.
That's what you said.
It was horrible, dude.
I don't know why.
Nobody really did well, and it wasn't even that. It was just like the fucking vibe was wrong. It was really wrong. There's a really cute chick there too that I like to try to impress, and she was not impressed because I was terrible. So whatever, things happen. She's also probably like fucking 22.
Were you doing jokes that work though?
Yeah, I was doing some that I mean, especially when it wasn't working.
Yeah.
When it wasn't working at first, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do shit that I know works. And it was like, this is not working.
Damn.
Yeah, it was, shit happens. We'll get it. We'll be all right. We'll be all right next time. Next time,
Those always hurt though, kind of.
Yeah, they suck, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks to bomb, and also it sucks to bomb worse. It sucks to bomb as the host the worst because you're also setting up the rest of the night to be shitty, and that I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's not fun. And then also, it's like as the host, you're like, I feel like I should be able to get us out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I should be able to get us out of this. And when you can't, you definitely feel like you're like, well, personally, I'm like, I'm not really a very good host. Like not as good as I should be at this point. I've been doing it long enough. I should be better than this.
You're a great host, man. I think sometimes it's just the.
Well, I appreciate that. I've set a pretty high standard for myself, especially for hosting, because I do think it's mostly attitude. It's mostly like fucking just do your job. Like, get it.
Yeah, and if it was hard to even crack them, like even just get in the room, that's not,
Yeah, it was
that's
really
not your fault.
It was very hard.
Like I've had moments where I've had like a hot momentum and a host set, and then addressed something in the crowd, but addressed it with the wrong energy and kind of just like put a halt on it.
Yeah, that
and then
that can be an issue.
Then I beat myself up for that. I was like, God, what am I doing?
Yep,
dude?
that can be an issue. Yeah.
Ruined the momentum for no reason to call out one guy that was saying something too loud or something.
Yeah, I've done that, dude. I think the worst was, when you get distracted by people. I think the worst thing happened. There was this girl who was talking the whole fucking show, and I wasn't the host. Was I the host? I may have been the host. But like one of the times I came up there and she was talking again, and I was like, this was like a showcase host or showcase show of some sort. And I was like, hey, I said something. I wasn't like shut the fuck up. But it was essentially like shut. I'm like, hey, you need to be quiet. Like you've been talking all show. And then it just so happens the time that she was in the middle of ordering like the waitress when I talked to her. The thing is she was talking the entire time.
Yeah.
But then I just look like a total dick.
Oh, damn.
Because she's ordering like extra booze and I'm like, shut up. No booze.
This
for
is
you.
my time.
Yeah, it's so messed up. And I wasn't even on. I was between comics.
Yeah, yeah.
So it wasn't like I was like, you're ruining my show. But I was like,
But you're trying to do the right thing at the same time. Because you want to set the next guy up to
100%.
so he doesn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, and then it just got totally weird. I'm like, oh, good. And I mentioned, I'm like, oh, great. The one time I call you out is when you're actually ordering and doing something you're supposed to. I'm like, order your food and then shut up. The crowd was okay with it.
They were okay?
It wasn't
cool.
too bad. It was very awkward for a second, but then it got okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to talk about Ryan Hamilton?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Let's give you a little taste of the special we're doing this week. This is episode 84 or 85. I always forget the number. It doesn't matter. It's an episode. It's Ryan Hamilton. This just hit me. Ryan Hamilton. It's his second Netflix special, and here's a little taste of that.
January 1st of 2022, I was hit by a bus. It still feels weird to say. I have the new special, and a lot of this is in there. But what people always ask me is, what happened before? I was flying from Hawaii to LAX, and it was my first gig back after COVID. I was going to spend one night in LA before going home. Then I got an alert on my phone while I was walking through the airport that said I'd been exposed to COVID. Do you remember during COVID when you'd get an announcement on your phone and it would say, hey, you have a text message and possibly a disease? So I walked to the hotel, I took the test, it was positive, and now I'm in the hotel for 10 days. And my first day out is January 1. And if you recall, that's when this happened. I watched the ball drop, I ate an entire pizza, and then I walked to pick up a rental car. It was just a 10-minute walk, I thought, and then I can get out of here first thing in the morning. I was so happy. I came to an intersection, hit the button, watched the light turn, and started walking. I didn't see or hear anything. Then this just hit me.
All right, so that is the trailer. Or
Interesting.
Not, excuse me, not the trailer. The whatever you want to call it. I guess teaser trailer is what they're calling it. I think it's so weird when people do this, honestly. Like, especially when you're, I mean, no offense, you're Ryan Hamilton, you're not Bill Burr, you're not, you're not a huge name. You're somebody that people know, but you're not somebody that many people know. Like you mentioned it right up top. Like some people are there. The people who are there, a lot of them don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
They're like friends brought them and maybe they know them, but like, nobody really, it's a weird move to not have your own stand-up in your trailer for your stand-up and have it be kind of a long story.
Yeah.
In this case, I kind of get why you did it, right?
Totally, because it fits the name of the special.
Of course. It fits the whole motif of the special, right?
Right.
The special is 58 minutes, 59 minutes long, something like that. And how much of it is?
At least 30 minutes of it.
At least
about
30.
Yeah.
I would say probably 40. Like it's a lot. Is him getting hit by a bus and jokes and stories about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that trailer was just especially weird.
Yeah,
it's long too. It's like 1:45. It's just kind of a narrative. I don't know why.
What are the visuals for that?
Yeah, I didn't
see those.
I didn't really look at it while I was downloading it.
I'm gonna walk down this hallway. Make sure you record every step.
Every step. I think it's supposed to. I heard on They Might Be Drunk or We Might Be Drunk. Norman's and Morel's podcast there. They mentioned the special, and the intro to it, and they said something like it was like a tribute to some other, like some movie style or something. I'm not exactly sure what they were talking about, but it sounds like it's like sort of an homage or a reference to something that I don't understand, that I don't know what it is. So maybe that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it. It's different.
No, it's fine. It's just zero jokes.
It's different.
It's not funny. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's driving people to watch the special.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, Are you curious about it? Does that make you more? Maybe. I don't know. It's surprising to me.
Or are you just like, oh, this is just going to be about him getting hit by a bus?
Yeah, I figured a lot of it would be, right? And then also, like, the way that they introduced it, I'm like, is this going to be a fucking trauma dump special? Because I don't really want to hear one of those. I
also don't like listening to trailers. I don't like watching like we break them down on the podcast, but aside from that, I try not to listen to them. Even like when we first play them, I don't like to listen to them until the day of. I don't know. I don't want it to ruin anything for me. Not that it matters.
It would, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. I guess so. You never think there's really that much into them, so it's not like I'm like.
Which is true too. I don't know why I feel like this.
All right. You just hate the music anyway. Usually, there's no music in this one, so you're okay with the music.
I hated the music in this.
Terrible music. Terrible song choice. So yeah, let's give you a little bit about Ryan Hamilton. This is his second Netflix special.
Cool.
He's a clean comic, pretty well known as a clean comic. This was executive produced by Nate Bargatze.
I saw that.
Who's of course the king of clean comedy at the current moment. He is 50 years old. He's been doing it for a while. I was actually surprised because I thought he was fairly big, or like I figured he was on the come up, and so he was like he hadn't been doing it that long, but apparently he's just kind of been around. But I don't think he ever got really big. But I think he's been reasonably I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm not really sure how to say it other than like he's never been big, but he's also not, he's a touring comic, right?
Yeah.
50 years old. He was the Sierra Mist American National something great, America's Next Great Comic in 2005.
Oh, wow.
So 20 years ago, they're like, he's on his way up. And then, not a whole lot, nothing, but he's got a second Netflix special. But 2011, the Great American Comedy Festival, he was the winner of that. He's been a finalist twice on Last Comic Standing. And interestingly, he opened for Jerry Seinfeld on his tour in 2019. Like I said, this is his second special. I think the other one's like Happy Face or something. I think it's like maybe 3-4 years ago.
I do see Jerry Seinfeld influence in it.
100%. Yeah, we talked. You mentioned that, like, hey, do you think he sounded like Jerry Seinfeld when you talked to me? And that was the one thing I was definitely bringing up.
Yeah.
It feels to me like
certain vocal tones too he would hit. That reminds me of Jerry.
Yeah, I think he sounds almost exactly like Jerry Seinfeld. Like how he does what he does. If he was like the only comic I've ever heard in my life is Jerry Seinfeld, I would believe him. I would be like, okay, that makes sense.
Well, it's very polished, kind of like Jerry.
It's polished. It has that style, that like 90s, 2000s style, and it's clean. And that's another part of it. I think the combination of those things, you're like, it's Jerry Seinfeld. It's just Jerry Seinfeld. It's not exactly. But there's a man. I would be really shocked if he wasn't a huge influence on him. And obviously toured with him, I would imagine. He's just like a goofier, nerdier, like Jerry Seinfeld with
taller,
gigantic teeth.
No, dude, he's cool, man. I think it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, he's funny.
Totally. Well, and that's the cool thing about stand-up too, man. Is like you never know when it's gonna work out for you.
Yeah,
like
he's sitting around for 20 years. Yeah.
He's not sitting around. I mean, obviously he's on Last Comic Standing, and he's made a finalist twice. That's a big deal in itself.
Sure.
But like when it hits, and now you got 2 Netflix specials, like that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. And you don't know when it's gonna hit.
Yeah, and it certainly is coming in. He's an example. Looks like he's an example of like the waves of comedy that hit. Right. Oh, he got to this level, and then like, oh, this is gonna be the thing that makes you. And then I was listening to Erica Rhodes talk about this on an Instagram story today. She's like, the thing about comedy is like you hit something, and it's like, oh, I made it, and it's like, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like something happened that's good, but then like if you just let that define you, then you'll never get anywhere. Like you have to keep going, because that's gonna dip, and then you're gonna have something else raise you up again, and then so it's very interesting.
Honestly, it says a lot about him too, being able to
grind it out.
Yeah, grind it, and obviously like. Yeah, that shit can be a real bummer for people too, and that can really get in your psyche if you're like, "Oh, that was supposed to be my big break," and then, "Oh, that wasn't my big break," and then having to try to like wrestle with that, and then if that happens multiple times, that's got to be stressful.
I think we both know personal stories of people who thought they were getting a big break, and it didn't turn out to be a big break, and it kind of destroyed them.
Yeah,
like it can happen pretty quickly.
Exactly. So it's cool.
Yeah.
To go through those ebbs and flows.
And you kind of have, and dude, we've talked about it all the time. Being even kill is really important in comedy, and also really hard to do. So I think generally speaking, comics are pretty emotional and pretty like high and low, which is kind of the worst thing you can have in comedy, because then you get too full of yourself or you get too down on yourself, and either one is really bad for you. When the more consistent, the more steady you can be, I think the better.
Right. Well, if you get this huge ego about yourself and you think you're the shit, and then it's going to make those bombs hurt more.
For sure.
Because now they have to humble you also.
It's very interesting. There are certain comics. I'm thinking of one in particular. I won't name names, but there are like certain comics that I personally really, when they're at their best, it's when when you can tell they're kind of they're not really feeling themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And when they start to get confidence, they're really fucking annoying to me. Like, I do not like the way they perform when they're like actually confident. Not on stage, not stage confidence. I'm talking like in life, like when they're feeling good about themselves, I hate their comedy. But when they're feeling like shit, I'm like, that's so funny. That's fucking terrible, dude. That's an awful thing.
Oh, there's something
see.
to that though. I don't know, and it's weird. I don't know what that is.
It's kind of freaked out. It kind of freaks me out though, right?
Yeah.
God, I just wish you were like kind of.
Oh, I wish you were always
more.
sad. Like what?
I like you better when you hate yourself. And sometimes I feel that way too, right? Like when I feel like shit, I can, or when I'm down and depressed, I can. I guess maybe it's just a level of energy you can harness, or maybe it's a level of desperation that you like just.
I think
pull
there's
through.
something to that. Yeah, I think.
But
there's,
desperate comedy usually doesn't work.
but
right?
I think it's kind of more of like an I don't give a fuck kind of comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like I'm quitting tomorrow anyway. Fucking
Yeah.
let's go.
yeah. The energy
My
is
last
just different.
show ever, man. Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Because sometimes, right when you're on the edge of
Oh,
like
God.
being done, you'll have an incredible set, and you'll be like, "Oh, I guess I gotta stick around."
We talked about this before, man. That happens every time. I feel like that happens all the time.
Once you take enough L's, and you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what am I doing?"
100%. And then once you're high enough, it'll kick you in the balls, dude. And you're like, oh yeah. Well, maybe I shouldn't have been so happy.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
It's
Tough too when you're on a good run of stuff, and then it hits you. You're
Oh,
like,
it sucks, dude.
God,
And
what?
And then we talked about not
Been on
not
a
that long
run.
ago, man. You do well, and then you have one bad set, and you forget all the good sets you had leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's bad. That's not fucking healthy. That's unhealthy way.
And
to
then you're like,
treat
"What did I
things.
learn from this? I fucking hate myself." I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah. So that's one of those that's one of those things that I try not to think that I wish I thought about more than I try to think about when like people ask you, if they ask you how their set was or whatever, and you know how kind of blunt I am with people, and I generally don't want to answer that question, to be honest with you, because it shouldn't matter. Honestly, in a lot of ways, it shouldn't matter how I feel about anybody, how anybody feels about anybody. How do you feel about your set?
Yeah.
And you need to figure out how you really feel about your set, not how you're telling people you feel about your set. Because there's no way you get up there for bomb for 5 minutes, you actually think you did well, unless you're just an absolutely insane person.
I'll take it a step further. I think you need to constantly feel bad about your set. That's the truth.
You need to hate yourself.
You need to hate it. You need to think that sucked. I should have done better.
There's too much joy in this world. I mean, you should be able to critique every set. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody who has a really good special is like that was awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I think certain people will be like, it's pretty close to what I wanted or whatever, but there's got to be something that you could have done better. You know, I don't think that. You know who wouldn't admit that? Anthony Jeselnik. Every time I've ever seen him on an interview lately, and I've seen a lot of it because he's been like running around on the interview circuit lately. That guy seems to be unwilling or unable to answer a question negatively about anything that he does. It's very weird. It's not like he's like, I'm the best, like that. But he will never be like,
That is his
I
act,
fucked
though,
up.
kinda.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like, I did what I wanted to do. Like, you know, it's just kind of, yeah. I don't know. He's an interesting cat, dude. He's a really interesting interview. Anyway, I don't know why I went off that.
Unapologetic, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. And he should be. He's found out what he wants to do, so good for him. It's not about him. It's about Ryan Hamilton.
Yes.
We
back
both
to
liked
Ryan.
him all right, though. I wouldn't say it's my favorite special, but I wouldn't say there was anything I was like, oh my God, that's absolutely hilarious. So he didn't have any of those huge pops for me. But I thought there was a lot of interesting, clever stuff that he had in here. And the structure I thought was really sound. Like he was very good at setting up jokes in different ways. He would put he'd set up differently. The premises were not the same routine over and over again. There were a lot of kind of subtle callbacks. I think his callbacks were really good in that they were really naturally flowed into like the rest of the performance. It didn't sound like he was creating a callback. It sounded like it was just kind of a natural lead back into something.
Right.
I think it's kind of hard to do. So, yeah, I think the writing's really good. But that, yeah, like I said, I was not like, oh my God, this is hilarious. So, what did you think?
Yeah, and I liked his stage presence a lot. I think, like we kind of touched on earlier, it just comes off very polished. That just felt like, I don't know if you've watched Jerry Seinfeld recently, if you've gone back and watched him recently. Something about it does feel like that. Like if you just, if you muted it, you didn't even hear him. Just how,
dude, there were parts that I heard him and I was like, that sounds like Seinfeld. Like it actually sounds like him.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Oh, but just the polishness of Jerry. Jerry is very polished, and I felt like that's how
every word is very precise.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Jerry Seinfeld in certain lights, man.
Jerry Seinfeld after Ozempic. Not that Jerry's fat, but just like
no. If you took Jerry Seinfeld
skinny.
and you stretched him with like one of those, those like
Stretch Armstrong, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, with the medieval stretcher.
I mean, there are worse people to be compared to. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. Yeah. Like, look at him right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
Goofball looking.
Yeah, but very cool. Yeah, no, I liked it.
Yeah.
Sick.
I
always think it's impressive when somebody can write the 30 minutes on one topic, too.
Yeah,
You're
legitimately
staying
30 to 40 minutes.
One topic.
Yeah.
Like
and it didn't feel like it was too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, kudos to him for making it 30 to 40 minutes of an hour-long special. And then putting 20 minutes of other stuff in there. Like, I feel like a lot of people, if they were like, oh, I wrote 30 to 40 minutes, I'm writing my entire hour on it. Like, that's sort of like, I need to have enough to just do I can't do like 2/3 of it on it. That's weird. But
yeah,
I think I think this is what he did was right. Because if he would have tried to put more in there, it probably wouldn't have gone as well. But he had some other jokes in there as well.
And I think just from like what did I learn from this or whatever, that's something I'm trying to do is trying to extend out a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, because I'm sure there's so much trimming and editing and rewriting and then trimming and then like to write a bit that long takes forever.
Well, he had time to do it. He's fucking laid up for so long. Yeah. Fellow Idahoan.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm an Idaho guy. He's an Idaho guy. He's from basically where not Yellowstone is.
That's Montana.
The northeast corner of Idaho. I would imagine it doesn't say on his profile. He went to BYU Idaho and then transferred to BYU, so probably Mormon. I'm gonna guess, especially Southern Idaho guy, and then doing that. Famous Idaho people, famous Idaho comics: Jay Berg, Ryan Hamilton, Dan Cummins. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of us, dude. No, there's a few others.
Should we get into Fashionisto?
Get on that list, sure, dude. Get on into it. Talk about his skinny look, his Gumby look. This is Colton Drake, Fashionisto.
All right, Fashionisto. Okay, so what our guy Ryan Hamilton is wearing is he has a nice sports coat. Looks gray. Sports coat's gray. Then he has kind of what looks like I don't know what color you would call that. It's kind of like a tan gray t-shirt or something underneath. He has a nice pair of blue jeans on, and he has black shoes. It's a pretty basic look. His hair is styled. His hair is kind of styled. He looks like he got a fresh haircut for this. Whatever. He kind of has long arms. He looks like he has a mean jab, dude. Like there's no way you're getting close to that dude if he's jabbing at you. Okay, so ultimately, the look is pretty simple, but it's professional. I like the sports coat. Looks good. I'm gonna give this a 6.9.
6.9 for Ryan Hamilton.
Yeah,
that looks good.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It doesn't.
Looks good,
but it looks professional.
Yeah,
looks clean. I think the stage looks really cool.
With I believe that's
pink lights on the curtains.
Paramount in Seattle. I've been to the Paramount in Seattle, so I think I recognize it, but it could also be a different one. I'll look it up.
That is what he said. He said Seattle.
It's definitely Seattle. I just want to make sure. The Paramount is where I've seen a couple comics out there, and it's a really nice theater. And I was thinking that's probably what it was.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I think the pink lights on the curtains look sweet.
Pink lights on the curtain. Oh, it's Neptune, the Neptune Theater.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so the curtains are pink where the lights are that are on them, and then it's like blue lights kind of around him.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, it's cool, a little atmosphere.
Looks good. One other a couple things now. His first Netflix special was called Happy Face, 2017. So it's been a while. It's been 10 years. So very interesting. It's been that far removed, from his last special. Interesting. I'm sure he's been. I mean, he's been touring around. He came here not that long ago
To the club?
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, interesting. And then also, did you notice this is another thing that was kind of Seinfeld-y, or it made me think of Seinfeld. I don't think Seinfeld does this, but so the very intro, they have a shot behind him with writing, cursive writing that just says, "This just hit me." Very similar to Louis C.K.'s Hilarious. I'm pretty sure they did the exact same thing, or it wasn't Hilarious. Whatever one, the last one I saw of Louis C.K. was. Anyway, it's not even part of the point. As soon as they get done with that part, there's this weird big band, almost like he's on a Tonight Show, and he's coming before he starts into his first show. It's very weird to me. It really felt like late night, but also these are late night jokes.
Yeah, I was wondering if he's done a lot of late night spots.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think he definitely. I know he definitely has, but I just don't know. He seems kind of perfect for the 5-minute late night bit, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I just thought it was really interesting. The music was very, it was very coming back from commercial on late night TV. All right, we're back. So turns out we ran out of disk space. Colton had such a beautiful, poetic commentary he was talking about. It made me cry. We laughed a lot.
I lost it.
We lost. I don't remember it. No, we turns out we filled up my memory card, so it quit recording. So we're back on, and Colton, we were just about to get into our favorite clips here, and you're going to set up your clip.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that for Ryan Hamilton, episode 84. If you forgot, you wouldn't have forgot. We would have forgot. But anyway, episode.
Okay. So my clip is him talking about how basically smoking is crazy.
Smoking and crazy and vaping is crazy, and here we go.
Figure it out. Think about smoking. How long have we been working on smoking? Human beings invented fire, and eventually we thought, let's put it inside of our body. Even in the 50s, people taking drags just... I think it's healthy. This is how I see smokers. It's always really high. I don't know why.
Follow me, I'm a smoker. Let's go. Keep your head low, it's dark in here. I'm gonna teach you how to really smoke.
People go, well, I don't smoke anymore, Ryan. I vape. Well, you look like a choo-choo train in the corner, and you've got a lightsaber in your mouth. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like there might be some health implications here. I mean, it looks worse to me. Have you seen that slight kiss to the lips followed by the Industrial Revolution coming out of your face?
All right, there you go.
Okay.
I got mid yell. And off. I don't even know what he was doing there, but yeah.
Okay, so a couple things I really like about it. We invented fire, and then we're like, let's put that in our body. I think that's funny. He mentions Choo Choo Train, which is okay, I guess. I kind of get it. But then when he says the Industrial Revolution, I feel like that tied in with the Choo Choo Train stuff.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I like the Industrial Revolution line is very
It's
a
very
good
funny.
exaggeration.
Yeah.
It's a good
And he doesn't act out of just blowing out a huge cloud.
Yeah, for sure.
Essentially is what he's referring to. But
100%.
yeah, I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's good. And also, there's a lot of people who do, a vape joke or whatever. This is the different type of vape joke. I mean, a lot of he does a lot of historical sort of references, or how did this come up, or what did we used to do with this, or you know what I mean? When he's talking about the different generations, he has a couple of bits like that. But yeah, I agree. I think it's a fun joke. I think it really captures his style. I mean, if you didn't hear Seinfeld in that, I would be surprised. It's very Seinfeld. He's like, what's the deal with smoking? Almost you can almost put Seinfeld right in there and have him redo all the jokes and be like, yeah, it was Seinfeld's bit. But yeah, pretty fun. The Industrial Revolution line I like. I like the Choo Choo Train line is very juvenile at first. And I'm like, really? You say Choo Choo Train? That's weird.
I like the word Choo Choo Train.
Yeah,
I think
interesting.
it's funny.
I kind of don't like the word Choo Choo Train, but I kind of like that he had that and then did the Industrial Revolution line. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Very, very who gives a shit? But yeah, that word choice was interesting. I forgot to put Quincy in this fucking cage, and he is yelling so much. God.
I don't know if people can hear that.
Oh, they can definitely hear it. I hear it on the episodes when I'm listening back to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like super loud. Oh, it's coming through my window. That's not going to help at all.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because he's right above me, right here, just yelling at people. So anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get through it together.
Yes.
I'll kill him after the show. You're ruining. I want to be a star.
Dude, I tried to feed him chicken bones a long time ago.
Yeah, you did.
Trying to take care of this problem.
I just listened to that episode actually. The Ismo episode, 64. We're already up to 84, so we're crushing it. Here's my selection. This is about how in current times we all have to have a second job, and it's all the same second job.
Yeah. I've been eking it out like this, a little word of mouth here and there. I'm supposed to be a social media star. That's the way the world works. And you are too, by the way. I don't care who you are. It's coming for you too. You want to be a decent dentist, you better learn to be funny online once in a while. That's the world we live in. You want to straighten people's teeth for a living, you better also shuck and jive on TikTok. I have famous friends. I don't know if that helps you. People that if you saw me with, you would think, that really surprises me. It surprises me too.
All right, super quick one there. It's 35 seconds, man. The social media thing, I really like that joke because it really highlights how absurd it is that whatever you're supposed to do, you're also supposed to be a fucking diva on social media. You're supposed to be, and it's so fucking true. Like every real estate agent, dentist is a weird one, but if your dentist is on social media, he's gonna get more business. Mm-hmm. If he has like a dumb channel on social media that he just cross promotes, like, hey, I make weird, funny videos about my wife, and then, hey, do you want me to clean your teeth? Because that has something to do with the other thing. It has nothing to do with it, but it's like, I love the idea that we're all supposed to be social media stars. Like that's your other job. That's essentially what he says, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm supposed to be a social media star, and you are too, by the way, which I think is just a great line. You got to shuck and jive on TikTok. Very funny. So yeah, that's a really good way to put it. It's 30. That joke 20 is 25.
And
to
it
30
does
seconds.
just highlight how stupid it is.
It's so dumb.
Like just the idea
so
of
dumb.
like you should do, like we all have to be famous on social media nowadays. It is stupid.
Yeah,
I
to
hate
do
social,
nothing.
I hate social media stuff.
Dude.
I'm not good at it.
And
at
we're
all.
like, we have to do it, and no one has to do it, but everybody feels like they have to do it, and it doesn't hurt.
When it comes to me, I just like, especially posting jokes. Everything I do, I always overthink it for social media.
Yeah.
Some people just are like, oh yeah, put it out. It's like,
yeah.
Do you not care about?
I feel like the younger you are, actually, the more likely you are to be like, there's so much content I can just put out there. No one's gonna, Yeah. I think like when it I've am like you. I agonize over every little detail of everything that we put out, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All the videos we put out last week, I have like a gigantic red suntan line, and my whole family's giving me shit about it. And I'm like, dude, why am I catching grief? Or it's a fucking whatever. I'm wearing a tank top. I thought I'd get more shit about like the titties I'm sporting. I look like I should have a bra on, and no one gave me shit about that. It was just my tan line. I'm like, you guys just trying to be nice, not going on. But anyway,
maybe we should wear like suits.
Just suit it up. Fuck.
Maybe we should wear
dude.
suits while we record.
Oh my god.
No, but just the top half. Bottom half.
Top suits. Yeah, yeah.
Bottom half free ball. Who cares?
Yeah.
Then
Winnie the Pooh suits.
Yeah,
man.
top half. We look all nice and like put together.
I mean, we did do the shirtless one with for Bert, but
yeah, we did.
But yeah, no. I mean, it's the social media thing. I mean, we can talk about this forever. It's you can't just be a comic anymore, and when all you want to do is just write jokes. It sucks. It sucks that it's become such a huge part of everyone's marketing strategy, no matter what you do. But at the same time, that's fucking life.
Well, I was kind of.
I hate it when artists are.
I was kind of bitching about it to Chris Porter.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, man, but if you think about it, it's way better now. Like,
sure,
everybody was competing for late night spots.
Yeah,
and it was so hard to get that shit.
Yeah,
and
you
now
have a shot.
Yeah, and you can do it yourself. So There is that, but it's also like, I don't want to be a fucking cringe lord on the internet.
Right. Okay. So so on the one hand, it gives everybody an opportunity. On the other hand, you kind of can't opt out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't have zero social media presence and get booked anywhere.
Right. It's true.
So, whereas maybe you couldn't get, if you were in Spokane, Washington, you're not getting a late night set. Probably not getting one anyway. But technically, you have a possibility that somebody who matters sees your shit. It's a small possibility.
Oh, and you can also headline clubs. You have a big enough following. You can headline
for sure.
clubs.
Yeah. The gatekeeping is just different now. And it's probably less. Old Chrissy Porter's right. Of course he is. He's the best.
Katie Thurston, who was the Bachelorette, came through to do stand up. She did maybe 20 minutes of stand up. And then she had a guy that was like, he was a crusher. And he like followed her and just murdered for like 40 minutes.
Oh, right. He went after her though, right?
He went after her. So she had two
super
people
smart.
before her,
Yeah.
then her, and then him.
But again, social or self-awareness, man.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm not a headliner, but I'm the person drawing everybody in. So I want them to see me, but I also want them to go home
Mm-hmm. Like, hey, we got to get
with
you
a
out.
crusher at the end.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Yeah.
You know,
Unfortunately,
honestly,
though, I don't remember that guy's name at
Sure.
all. You know,
but it takes a lot of like,
that guy was cleaning up though. He was selling merch and stuff too.
It takes a lot to like a lot of humility to be like, to like recognize, even though I'm the main attraction, I'm not the best.
I'm the draw,
person
but
here.
I'm
Yeah.
not like the talent.
Fuck, that would be really hard to
Yeah.
do. If I got really famous on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok, so it's pretty low likelihood of that. But say I'm able to like go on tour or whatever, but like I don't really have an hour. I only have like 20 minutes. You know how likely it would be for me to not close out my own tour? Fucking zero chance, dude.
Oh yeah.
I am
Totally.
way too much of an attention whore for that. There's zero chance I would do that, even if I should. So yeah.
No, it was.
I know
cool
my
move.
limits.
Well, then everybody still wanted to see her
Sure.
after the show. So
Yeah,
it was, I think it was
Yeah,
like
that's
a
cool.
paid meet and greet too, which I always think is crazy.
The
Paid
paid
meet and
meet and
greets
greet
are
at a club?
Weird. So weird.
It is kind of weird, but like, especially when Josh Johnson came through, did a meet and greet with everyone who wanted to take pictures, whatever. Of like, he sold out like 4 theater shows here, and took like an extra hour and a half after every single one of them to like do a picture with anybody who wanted to do it. The line was fucking out the door like 4 times, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I think it's funny when you see
There's
like,
something about that too, like.
oh yeah,
You have to be into it. First of all, you can't fake that shit for that long. You know what I mean? And then also just the willingness to be like, I'm going to see everybody who wants to come see me. Like I actually appreciate those people.
it is awesome.
Whereas I don't think I would be that way.
Because
I'll
you know
be
how
honest
many
with you,
annoying people want to come up to you and
Oh,
talk to you.
dude.
It's not like everybody's
when
just
I'm
cool.
the host on a show, I don't want to fucking talk to people.
Oh yeah, of course, because you're like,
Too
I
big
was
for
here
that.
too, you know. But it is funny when you see like big acts come through and they do a weekend or whatever, and then they have a free meet and greet, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next year you see them and they've gotten bigger,
Yeah.
and now they're like, I'm not doing the fucking meet and greet.
Yeah, they're not doing it at all. Or
yeah.
honestly, I feel like I would
kinda
do
respect
no
that.
meet and greet before the paid. The paid meet and greet seems really grifty to me. Like,
Paid meet and greet.
you want to
is
talk? You want to talk to me?
Crime, dude. I watched a TikTok dude do a paid meet and greet, and he did. He was in the green room.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a line gathering for the meet and greet shit. And I was, I'm hosting, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
nobody. But I was like, oh man, there's a line forming out there. He's like, cool, hell yeah. He just like let him wait. That was like driving me crazy.
Oh, like he's in the back, just like texting. For like 20
yeah,
minutes?
just like whatever, just like make him wait, kind of.
Yeah.
And then he goes out and his guy follows him. And
I get like needing to
records him.
decompress or whatever for a second, but
Yeah, but
sometimes
but
you can
then-
milk it a little bit.
But then walking out, he had somebody record him. So then everyone's like, oh, and he's like, look at how big I am, kind of a deal. And yeah, dude, I don't
Yeah.
know. It was just cringy to me.
And then he's just all happy when he goes, fucking make him wait. And he's like,
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, the cousin of the
It might
paid
not,
meet
that
and
might
greet?
not have been a paid meet and greet either. There was just
Just a
meet and
regular one?
greet. Yeah.
Well, either way. I mean,
It's fine. It was just the time in between from
Yeah.
green that I was like, what are you just milking it?
I don't,
back
you know
in?
what else? The cousin.
Like everybody's waiting for you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The like
being
relative
dumb
of the
on that.
paid meet and greet that I also don't like, and I actually think is a little bit cheesier or slimier, is the like if you buy some merch, then I'll do a meet and greet with you. Like, but you have to go buy the merch first, and then you have to get in line. There's one comic in particular I'm not going to name who does this, who I've worked with before. Who like if you go and buy their stuff, or if you have like a coup or like a screenshot of something you bought off his website or whatever, then you can like get in line and you get a wristband or whatever, and then you like meet and take a picture with him on stage or whatever. It's like, dude, it's just so. It just seems weird. I mean, I get you got to make your money or whatever, but especially when you toil away for long enough that you never make any money. Like the prices you make on comedy right now are the same as what people made in like the fucking 70s to do the hosting featuring like local headliner work. It has not changed in like 40 years. I don't know if you know this, but things are a little bit more expensive than they were then.
Totally,
you know what I mean?
Totally know that.
So like I get like being like, fuck, now that I'm making money, I'm going to stick it to these bastards. They never pay me for shit. You know?
Yeah. There's something to that. For sure. I don't know. Paid meet and greet though is just like the laziest way.
It's kind of
lazy because it's like, oh, you didn't go and you didn't invest in yourself to buy merch. You didn't go make your merch. You didn't get cool art for it.
You should get something.
You're just like, yeah, pay so they could shake my hand and take a photo. Yeah. Also, nobody gives a fuck about those photos. You know what I mean?
It's so weird. Yeah.
No one's like, oh, look at me. I have a photo with Chris Kattan or whatever.
Yeah.
No one cares.
I think some people really do care, actually. I don't. The photo part is
I took
not
a photo of
interesting
Chris with Chris Kattan because I was like, oh, I loved Chris Kattan when I was younger.
Yeah.
And because I had the best of from SNL. And my mom or somebody got me that. And so I was like, oh, I'll get the picture with him and send it to my mom. It would be cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I got the
That
picture.
was more for her.
Yeah, and I sent it to my mom, and she's like, who is that guy? I was like, oh, fuck.
It's like an older version of the guy that we used to watch on SNL.
Was he? Yeah. He looks just like the guy from Night at the Roxbury, except different.
He's way older. Yeah, the only picture that I have that I really I mean, I've gotten a few with some, but the one with Hannibal is awesome. I'm like, yeah, dude,
Oh, that's
Hannibal
sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the picture I got with Jordan Jensen's tight.
Yeah,
Or with Mark Norman. It's cool, too.
yeah. There's cool ones and everything and all that. It's less the picture though. Like just the meeting part is fine.
Mm-hmm.
The picture thing almost seems so awkward that I don't want to do it half the time. I'm just like, can I just say hi and whatever? I don't need like, who's going to ask me like, oh, you need to document that you met somebody. But at the same time, it's nice to have one. It's just weird.
You know what? I'm flip-flopping on this.
Yeah.
I think the picture's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it is cool. It's just,
It's cool.
sometimes it feels weird to ask somebody for a picture though. Like that, I feel like that's a weird, can I get a picture with you? Like, I don't know. It's kind of
Also, you're not really looking at that later. You know? It's like photos that you take when you're on vacation.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stare at this. Yeah, it's very weird. The idea of having a picture for your own memories, I think it makes sense, but also I don't think people really use it that way. I don't know. You know what? I think people do that. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't look through old photo
I'm not
books
the
and go,
same.
oh, remember
I'm
that?
not
Like,
everybody else.
not
So
very
I
often.
can't. Yeah.
I'm different, built different.
Built different. I'm built more lazy. Well, like, yeah, dude, I know, you know,
You have to
people that'll
organize
that'll
shit.
go on their vacation and they'll take a bunch of pictures and then they'll make a slideshow and they want to present it to everybody. And everyone's just kind of like, well, I don't give a shit. I wasn't there. I can't put my toes in the water. Why do I want to see your toes in the water?
I never take pictures. Not never, but very rarely am I taking pictures. I have to force myself and people are like, oh, take pictures. I'm like, all right. I'll take one every night at fucking sunset or whatever, you know, like I'll do one a day. I always forget though.
I took a couple pictures of myself at Wonderland because I was like, I look
You took
ridiculous
you took
now.
many of them and sent them to me.
I look ridiculous.
Real.
I'm gonna
You sent me mom prom level of pictures.
I was having fun, man. I was having fun, but it was like these are nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just whatever.
For sure. Yeah, and they were from the wrong angle. They were from below. You need to go up high so you can get that.
I looked cool from
look
low
down your
though,
shirt. With your Alice.
with my like shawl or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
that's
hell
called.
yeah. All right. Let's keep on keeping on here. We're moving it. Oh yeah, so those are the jokes we picked.
Mhm.
Talked about those. That was fun. Anything you want to nitpick on? Anything you didn't love? Or that you want to talk you want to talk shit about Ryan Hamilton? I hope he gets hit by another bus.
No, I'm not trying to talk shit on Ryan Hamilton.
Yeah.
I think his grind is cool. I think
Sure.
yeah, I think even to stick with it when, you know, you've had some big opportunities and you've done well
and also
then,
been hit by a bus.
and then you've been hit by a bus later. No, I don't have any reason to talk shit on it. It was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
It wasn't my favorite special. I'll say that.
Sure.
But yeah, I liked it just fine.
Yeah, I think overall I liked it, but I think the one nitpick I have is a lack of like a really killer, bit, like 2-minute bit or 3-minute bit that just really popped. I didn't have any of those. I think there were a couple of the ones we picked. Those were fun. But yeah, good jokes.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to nitpick, it would be that there wasn't a huge standout joke that I'm like, damn, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. But good work all around anyway.
I mean,
So-
we say that, but I'll probably think of like, put that fire in my body. I want to put that fire in my body.
Put the fire in the body, yeah.
Because that is
Yeah.
that is a funny, it's a funny
yeah.
line. Just
Oh, yeah, and there's some funny
the
stuff.
absurdity
Yeah,
of it.
for sure. So I based on our conversation right there, top 5 wouldn't make your top 5, I'm guessing.
No, it would not.
No, not mine either. A better name for the special? I don't know that
No,
you
I
can
like the
really do
name.
anything.
I like the name for the special. It's built on a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not just like a quick bit. It's half of it. You know?
Yeah. How about slight tweak? Then it hit me.
Then it hit me.
I don't know why I like that better. Just like
Because then what is it right now?
this just hit me.
This just hit me. Ah, I see.
I don't know. He probably it's not
Because it
hardly
didn't
any
just
different.
hit him. It hit him years ago.
He's a liar. This is inaccurate.
He's lying in the title.
This guy's not cool. Good hang. You think it'd be fun to hang out with?
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be all right. It'd be all right to have a juice with.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I want to go drinking with him. He doesn't seem like much of a drinker. He said he's not a drinker, and he's like a Momo guy.
What's a Momo guy?
Mormon.
Oh,
Momo.
oh, is he really?
I said I think he is. We went to
okay.
BYU, Idaho, and then he went to BYU. He transferred to BYU. I would guess he's Mormon, or at least Reform. Could be Reform Mormon.
I think he's a great.
Or
I'm sure
whatever.
he's a great hang.
I'm sure he's fine. I just don't know if I don't know. He's not. There's different types of hangs, right? I don't know that I want to go out on the town with him. Go have like dinner. Cool. Let's do that. Let's go have some dinner. Chill. Talk for a little bit.
In the town though, out on the town, you want to have dinner?
I mean, what? What are you saying?
He said, "I want to go out on the town."
Yeah, out on the town. Like I'm not going to go out, clubbing or bar hopping with him.
Gotcha.
Like multiple places.
Multiple places.
I'm talking
Got
about
it.
like 6 p.m. It's a 6 p.m. date with Ryan Hamilton. I'm not going out at 9 with him. Maybe I'm completely wrong. That's just the way I think of it.
Huh?
Ryan, I hope I didn't besmirch your. Maybe he's a kick-ass partier. I don't know, dude. But that's just the
seems
idea.
cool
I
to
get.
me.
Yeah,
And then
seems
if
fun.
he's hanging out with Seinfeld, you know what I mean? He's like a fat chick, you know?
No, I don't know. What are you saying?
Like you make
He's
friends,
like a fat chick. What?
like you make friends with a fat chick. This is gonna sound
Oh,
horrible.
you
You make
say-
friends with a
okay.
fat chick, she brings you around all the hot chicks.
Right. Jerry's the hot chick
Yes.
in that situation. All right. This is a very odd.
I fucking hate that I said this, damn it.
We don't mean it. We don't mean
I don't
it.
mean it like that.
I want to hang out with you, Ryan. Don't leave me alone.
Ryan, you seem awesome. Can you text Jerry for me?
Right on. I don't think we have much else.
Good
nothing
special, man.
specific
Good
I would
special.
emulate other than I think he has really. I think his jokes are very tight, and I do like his.
I like anybody that writes clean, and
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh wow, he's just writing clean.
He's
You
just
know what I
super
mean?
clean.
Like
Yeah,
it
we
doesn't
talked- yeah.
it doesn't hit like that.
It's not the
so.
whole point of it is
Yeah.
to be clean. We talked about that last week. Let's skip listener mail. We don't really have anything. Comics you should follow. Who are you following
comics
this week?
you should follow. Yeah, I found a
I'll do
funny one.
mine first.
Okay.
Amos Gill. Amos Gill is the name of him. It's on Instagram. A bit of Amos Gill. So ABITOFAMOSGILL. Amos Gill. Check him out on Instagram. Really, I saw some really funny clips early last week. Screenshot it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be my guy. So that's what I got. A bit of Amos Gill is the Instagram. Amos Gill. Who you got?
Okay, I found this guy on Instagram. Very funny. His name is Richard Bowman.
Bowen?
Or Bowen? Richard
Mm-hmm.
Bowen. And his Instagram is colorblind Bowen, all one word.
Boom.
And yeah, he caught me with
color the American way, not the English way. There's no U in it. Just COLORBLIND. BOWEN.
Yep.
Not color blind. So yeah, check out Richard Bowen. Check out Amos Gill. Yeah, what you found him on? You saw some stuff.
found him on Instagram. Yeah.
Cool.
He had a funny joke about solo cups.
About solo
How you
cups.
can't buy a solo cup independently.
like an individual solo cup.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
I thought that was funny.
That is fun. All right, so that's who we think you should follow. If you want to follow Colton Drake, where can they get you, buddy?
At Colton Drake Comedy on Instagram and TikTok.
Awesome. And you can get me at Jberg Comedy on Instagram and also Jberg Comedian Micro-Influencer on Facebook.
Heck yeah.
I'm not on TikTok. I'm crazy like that. Also, you can follow Stand Up Snobs at Stand Up Snobs. We're getting up there, man. We need more people, but we're getting up there. We appreciate you following, listening, enjoying everything. If you want to reach out to us, give us any critiques or any ideas or anything else you want to talk to us about. Maybe somebody you think we should do their special. Maybe somebody who you don't think we should do their special and they're terrible and you want to tell us about it. Whatever you got. That's at standupsnobs@gmail.com. Any feedback, always welcome. We're tired of talking to Tilly. No, we're not. We love Tilly, but we could use other people as well. Upcoming gigs. What do you got, man?
So this weekend, which is July 3rd, July 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th, I'm doing the Red Wagon.
2nd, 3rd, and 5th.
2nd, 3rd, and 5th. I'm doing the Red Wagon comedy competition. It's here in Spokane. Aside from that,
You're on which one? 2nd or 3rd?
2nd.
So you're on the 2nd and then maybe the 5th.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
make it,
Yeah.
then you're on the 5th.
But
Check that out.
yeah, aside from that, I've been super busy with gigs and stuff, and I feel like July it's slowing down.
You're slowing it down.
Yeah.
It down. Right on, yeah. The big Red Wagon Laugh Off. Bark is doing a tournament of basically every one of their comedy clubs, and the one here in Spokane, Colton will be in that. I am not on that. I did not make the seminar. No, I didn't. I'm gonna be. I didn't want to do comedy.
A lot of people didn't
July.
apply for it. I think because of the 4th of July.
Yeah,
weekend.
I mean it's a long weekend. I don't want to use my entire weekend like doing. And I think I'm gonna go out of town. I'm not sure, but I think it should be fun. Hopefully there'll be decent audiences there. Good luck on that.
Well, I might do jokes just to lose it, so I can have the rest of my.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest
so I
with
can have the
you.
rest of my weekend.
Knowing some of the people who are in it, I would be shocked. I don't know if you could throw it bad enough to not make the finals. I'd be really shocked if you didn't make the finals. I love everybody else who's in it, but some of them I'm like, oh, Colton, you should destroy these people. So, I think it's cool to have some people have a taste of competition when they really haven't had any though.
Yeah. Well, every week at Draft Zone, baby.
Yeah, but I mean like a bigger. This is $500, man.
Yeah.
$500 grand prize, so it's pretty sick. My upcoming gigs. Nothing really except for I'm going to be over in Tacoma at the Big Club. I have not featured at the Big Club. I'll be featuring at the Big Club.
Hell yeah, dude.
July 24th and 25th for the headliner Alec Flynn. That's Alec Flynn. That is July 24th and 25th. If you'd like to come check me out,
That's what's up.
love
dude.
to have you, man.
Heck
Love to
yeah.
have you. Next week, I didn't talk to you about what we're doing next week, but I don't have to ask you what we're doing next week because the time has finally come for the new Louis C.K. Netflix
Hell yeah.
special. Comes out
Oh,
tomorrow.
God. Can't wait.
Louis C.K. Ridiculous is the name of it. I'll tell you right now, dude looks old as fuck. Like he aged 100 years in the last 3 years.
He's been getting old.
Dude, I feel like he really got old between the
Well, he
last time
started
I
writing
saw him.
books. I think when you start writing
Man.
books, you just start aging. You know?
Dude, he got old. He got so old.
He
But
looks like an
anyway,
author.
He looks old, is what he looks like. So we.
That's ridiculous.
What do you mean? It is ridiculous. Louis C.K. Ridiculous. He's going to take us out. Really excited to do that one. I mean, Louis obviously everybody loves him except
Some
people who want to cancel him.
Yeah.
But in terms of comedy, it's pretty hard to he's a little bit above reproach in the comedy department, even if you don't like his actions.
He's
So
amazing.
I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about that. Probably not too much, but next week, Louis C.K. Ridiculous. He'll be taking us out. In the meantime, please stay funny, my friends.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, my dad's 89, and he's in a home now. He's in a home. You know what that means, right? There's a pink plastic water pitcher in the room. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's in a home. My sisters and I put him in a home because he was too old to stop us from putting him in there. He was just too weak to resist being forced. So we went looking for a home to put our dad in, and we went on a tour, and not with him, but you don't bring him on the tour. No, his first time there is the day that it's the last place he'll ever go. You know what this place does? You know what they do? You give them money, and they take your father. They go, this one, you go, yeah, and they fucking take him. They just push him in a chair away from you. Just stay. You don't even have to wave. You just watch, and your father's like,
Thank you.